Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Deponia. Last time, we woke up Goal, alright, but there's a problem with her neural implant, so she's not able to communicate very well. Anyway, what does Dr. Gizmo have to say about all this?
Hello, Dr. Gizmo.
Ah, Rufus, does your head still hurt?
The only thing that hurts is the fact that I'm still trapped in this junkyard.
I'm afraid I don't have any medicine for that, except maybe a word of advice. This. Here is your life. Accept it.
Well, I don't like that advice at all. You don't like your life? Do something about it.
So, what's up with Goal?
Well, I think it's her implant. It was damaged in the fall.
Goal needs to return to Elysium.
Very funny. Nothing that lands on Deponia ever returns to Elysium.
But then, what's going to happen to her?
The mayor decided that she'll stay here with us in Kovac, and I think that's a very reasonable decision. In her condition, I wouldn't want her to travel, even if the destination were easier to reach than Elysium.
Geez, they just make that decision for her without even asking her, or waiting for her to, regain consciousness.
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But,
No.
bummer.
Okay, so pretty much the same thing as last time.
I'll be back.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see you again.
So, what can we do now? I think I know something. Let's see. Oh, come on, dude. I tried to figure out a way to turn those off. I couldn't find it. It's the weirdest thing. If anybody knows how to turn those Steam notifications off, let me know. Alright, let's see, do I have what I need? Don't think so. I'm gonna go in here first. There's something I know I want to do. I'm not sure if I have everything I need to do it. But let's just go back into the mayor's office. Doesn't seem to be much we can do here. Can we turn this back?
Huh, he's gone. Well, never mind.
Okay. But we left up the cushion.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. A gadget that manipulates... Yeah, this could have...
Okay, yeah, you said that, Rufus. So, gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. And we can close the drawer again. Alright. Anything new in here? He's taking a nap right there. Alright.
He'll never be anything but a Slugabed.
But looks like we can get his Flava Flav necklace.
Time for a different maneuver.
Is that the sound chur? Okay. That.
And now, very careful.
Jeez. I can't even imagine snoring like that because...
Long fingers, silent steps. The perpetrator was Rufus. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, whenever I let out a snore, I immediately wake myself up. I can't sleep while breathing in a way that makes me snore. It just doesn't work. Hey, our funnel. Good old trusty funnel. Anyway, if you remember right, the post office is supposed to open at a certain time, but the clock that shows the time is missing and therefore it is not open.
Time for a different maneuver.
I get it because he said time. It's the clock. The clock's show you the time.
I think the post office is open.
Me oh my, I think...
Yeah, right.
You didn't
Lottie.
expect that now, did ya?
No.
No, right?
So it looks like we can go inside the post office now. A whole different area. If you look up here, there's a radio. All right. So let's talk to Mr.
The
Postbot
job is
here.
so boring that only a robot can do it. And even that is already showing signs of clinical depression. Hi.
Please state your business.
I want to place a forwarding request.
State the reason for your forwarding request.
Well, I'll be living in Elysium in the future.
Self-importance error.
Where can I make a radio call?
Outgoing radio calls can be made from every registered private radio device.
All right.
Where would I find one of these registered private devices?
There is no radio device registered for long-distance calls.
What's that supposed to mean? It has to be possible to make outgoing calls somehow.
Not while using a private radio device.
Are there other radio devices registered?
There are 3 registered devices for local calls. One is situated in the mayor's office, another at the front desk counter in the town hall. The communications system of the emergency station is the 3rd one.
But it's only possible to make internal calls from there? Well, that's perfect.
Okay, so make note of that there are 3 local radio things. One is in the mayor's office. That's the one where you can like kind of type it out and it sends it out. The second one is at the front desk. You notice when we press that little buzzer button, Lottie then makes a radio announcement for next, please. So that's the second one. The third one is the emergency radio one. That is out in the middle of the whole hub area, I guess you'd call it.
Are there absolutely no long-distance devices?
There are no long-distance devices except the listening post of the post office and the reserve system in the vault.
Well, so there are 2 of them after all.
Hey.
Both devices are not cleared for public use.
Damn. I'd like to register a private radio device for long-distance calls.
Very well. Where shall the device be installed?
Tony's house is located in Grid Square 4, right at the East Tunnel exit.
Your order has been placed. The installation of the device will presumably be completed in calendar week 63.
What? That's a quarter of a year from now.
Uh-oh.
I'll have long since left Kuvak by then.
The installation of the device will take 3.799 months. During this period, your house will be disconnected from the electricity grid and the community's water mains.
Oh, no.
Ear protection muffs for the noise during the nightly drilling are included in the costs. By what means do you wish to pay?
Yeah, Tony will pay for me.
Oh, jeez. Rufus.
May I enter the vault?
Over the corroded remains of my wrecked body.
I think I can arrange that.
Right, no, we don't want to arrange that. Let's not arrange that.
Dude, you're no fun at all. I mean, don't you ever have some fun on your job?
Define fun.
Oh man, you're hopeless. I'm talking about F-U-N. Like when someone falls into an open sewer right in front of your
F
eyes.
is for
Or
friends
accidentally
that do stuff
sets fire to his
together.
own foot.
Destruction is fun.
You is
Yes,
for you and
as long as
me.
it's not happening to you.
I like popping the bubbles in bubble wrap. Is that fun?
Hey.
Ooh.
Whoa, if you're into that kind of thing.
Unfortunately, I only ever need bubble wrap to pad packages that contain smaller objects which have accidentally been put into boxes of postage level 3, and that very rarely ever happens.
Important.
But when it happens, I guess it's party all around, right?
Alright, so make a note of that.
What's that scratching noise? Is that coming from behind the hatch?
Yes, it's the Postal Service replacement cat scratches you catch.
The scratching from behind the hatch matches that of Postal Service replacement cats exactly?
It's the Unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch.
Wow. Postal Service replacement cats. That's cute.
And quite useful. I have to replace the regular Postal Service cats when they catch dirt.
But don't you have to clean the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch?
I do have to clean the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch, but there's an unmatched catch.
So what's the unmatched catch with the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch?
I have to dispatch the batch of Postal Service replacement cats from the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch to a latched Postal Service replacement's catch backup hatch.
Holy moly.
Okay.
See you later.
So what are the replacement cats for? Because this is the replacement cat's hatch, and here are two hatches right here. Hey, it's a kitty.
A cat in a hamster wheel. Aww, cute and strange.
And there's another cat right here.
So a cat licks the stamps? Well, I hope it knows what it's doing. A bit too slow or a bit too fast, and whoops-a-daisy, the package gets the wrong postage.
So this cat runs on a sort of wheel that turns a conveyor belt, and that conveyor belt runs, and this cat licks stamps onto it. But notice how you said too fast or too slow, and the package can get wrong postage. Also note that we still have the espresso. We didn't use all of it. We also still have tranquilizers. Anyway, and here's the replacement cat's hatch.
Error, error.
Oh jeez, he's going
All right,
Terminator.
suit yourself.
Alright, what else can we... Alright, not much, but there's a way up here to the operator's platform. And now there's this guy. What's up, bro?
He looks fairly relaxed.
He certainly does.
Hey, yoo-hoo, hello.
Yeah? What's up?
How's work?
Everything's calm here, except for those strange radio calls from this Cletus or something. I haven't had any work at all this morning.
Cletus? That was a call from me. I have to talk to him at once.
No chance, Bubba. The radio station is meant for Postal Services personnel only. You shouldn't even be up here.
Shoot.
I have to make an urgent call.
Uh-huh. And what, pray tell, has that got to do with me?
Well, you're the one with the radio.
Keep your hands off. This device is for Postal Service personnel only. You can transmit till you've got foam coming out of your ears if you want to, but you're not using this device. Capiche?
Jeez, okay, man.
Where can I make my call from?
Is it local?
No, long distance.
Huh, good luck with that. Besides this device, there's only one reserve system in the vault of the post office.
Okay, I'll use the backup system then.
You want to break into the vault? I'm beginning to believe what they say about you. You're suffering from a deluded sense of self-importance.
What do you mean suffering? Who's suffering?
All right, everyone else is suffering from your deluded sense of self-importance.
That's more like it.
There we go.
Don't you get tired at some point?
You're messing with me, right? This is Kuvak. I'm as chilled out as can be. What, pray tell, should wear me out here?
Well, maybe looking that stupid?
He does look a bit ridiculous.
Well, can I at least borrow your headphones?
Are you mad? I need those for work.
Okay, okay.
Nice pigeons.
Our messenger pigeons? Yeah, those are magnificent creatures, aren't they?
If you like contagious diseases.
Did you know they take their bearings from the planet's magnetic field?
Hint,
Really?
hint.
How do you know?
I once tied strong electromagnets around their necks. The fools immediately flew the wrong way.
Is that so?
Yeah, straight towards this rusty mountain of metal over there.
You're not too busy up here, are you?
Jeez, more yawns. Alright. Okay, so we can make a note of a lot of that.
How are we going then?
You do that. You shouldn't be here anyway.
I totally agree.
So let's take a look around. Not much to do up here. There's a cupboard, and we could do something with that, but I don't want to do that right now because there's really no use in it. So let's see if we can do some more stuff. There is something I want to do. Well, I'll do this first. I want this parrot. So let's see if we can't get it to chill out so we can grab it.
Too bad. He keeps his beak firmly shut. It's hard to believe he can breathe like that.
Alright. Can we... Just a funnel?
Does Polly want a randomly chosen item from my inventory? Yeah, suit yourself.
Guess not. How do I do this? So I can mix
I'm
the dart
as
with my
deadly as a
tranquilizer.
poison dart frog, but much cooler. A poison dart,
Okay. Prepared dart.
Hey, I don't abuse pets. And in
Shoot.
exchange, they're more than happy to help me with my experiments.
I was supposed to get that parrot, but I'm trying to remember how. Oh, wait a minute. Alright. I have an idea. So it keeps his beak firmly shut, but it still has to breathe. So let's see if we can't get it to inhale something.
Your parrot doesn't seem to be feeling so well.
Holy cow! He's completely knocked out. How are we supposed to detect dangerous fumes now?
It's always the same. The warning light is the first thing to break.
You can take the bird if you want to. He's useless to me like that.
Alright, so we're going to pull a Guybrush Threepwood, stuff that thing in our jacket. And I noticed something inside Tony's shop. This, sorry, this little pole right here. So we have a stunned parrot.
How cute. He's talking in his sleep.
Well, let's see if we can wake this little guy up.
Wakey, wakey. See how that works? Dozer.
So we now have an awake parrot.
Tony's last therapist used to parrot everything she said.
And that's kind of a hint of what you need to do with the parrot, which is...
Hey, Tony, I have a present for you.
Hello, hello. Didn't I say you're not to bring animals into my store?
Yeah, but I thought that only concerned rats and insects.
And?
Yeah, and water buffaloes. This parrot is completely different. He's smart, clean, doesn't break stuff, and he doesn't even have lice.
Wow. So he's the exact opposite of you.
Exactly.
That's very funny, Tony. I just thought you could use someone who listens to you, so you can chew someone else's ear off for a change.
Well, at least I won't be talking to a brick wall.
Very funny, Tony.
I like him.
Yeah, there's no surprise there. He sounds like your mother. And there's a certain resemblance, too.
Get out. Get out!
Okay, so we give her a parrot.
I should have listened to my mother. Be careful with this guy, Tony. He's an egotistical maniac.
Egotistical maniac.
Just you wait till you see him in action. Just the other week, he filled the cemetery's lawnmower with Cool Whip.
They have Cool Whip around here?
Maniac.
Poor bird. It won't be long before he starts pining for toxic mine fumes again.
So she's going to start spouting her complaints about Rufus to the parrot, and the parrot is kind of picking up on the words and repeating after her. Let's see how that's going.
And then Rufus greased the bees with fat for deep frying just so he could... Wait a second. Here he is again. Let's talk later, okay? I don't want him to hang around here without supervision.
Poor Tony.
Hi, Rufus. Thanks again for the bird.
Rufus is no good, Nick.
Such a smart animal.
Well, it seemed to be repeating a bunch of her stuff. Let's grab it again. Bye-bye.
What are you doing?
I better take him back. You're a bad influence on him.
You do that. I already have a sore throat. Repeating myself all over again makes me quite depressed.
Those are all lies, you hear?
Rufus, no hunting's bad.
Cheap lies.
Alright, so we now have a bird that talks trash about us. What could we use that for, I wonder? And can we ever make that radio call? Well, you're just gonna have to find out next time on Let's Play Deponia. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.